If it been in Europe, you probably would say that you go for a result and get some away goals, but not the rules in US that you have the Champions League rules or away goals as you have in Europe. So I just have the feeling after this season, after the 30 games, that we just should give it a go in a way. We don't have a great season and not start to play here to get a result for the home game. Even if we have played well at home and won a lot of games, I still think this league is so even whoever you play. So I think our way of playing would be stupid, just try to sit back and go for some breaks. So we definitely would try tomorrow to win the game.
So even though a lot of people think LA and New York are the favorites, but this is a wide open tournament, okay?
Yeah, definitely. I think LA is still my favorite. I think they are a little bit better than the rest of the team. Salt Lake could be there too, but if you go to the semi-final, it's wide open. So I think the key game is this first round when you play away and home. We will have the home advantage if we win this one. But as I look at the history, and you remember last season, number 8, Salt Lake winning. So, and every game in this league so far has been very tight. It's been first goal winning, almost up to I think 85-90%, which is a little bit strange because it's a very good spirit attitude every game, even if you are 1 or 2 down. So no, my favorites is LA or Salt Lake. I can't see us being favored, to be honest.
Why?
We haven't been that good, I must say. We have done well, definitely, but I still, after the 9-10 months, I don't really have the feeling where we are as a team. Normally, if you have a team solid, strong, you could sit on the bench and have a smoke and just know that even if you have a bad day, you will pick up points. But we're not ready yet. Of course, if we had get the peak every game, we could beat everyone. But I still have the feeling that we're more of an outsider.
Has this league been what you expected?
Yes, I would say so. I saw at least 20-30 games during the Mexico time. When they played the Interliga, the Superliga, so I knew the level well when I arrived, and I still think it's comparable with the Northern Europe, England, Germany, the Scandinavian countries, the playing style. Not like the Southern Europe, which is a little bit different. But the only thing that is is a difference is the travelers.
So you won the Eastern Conference. You've been nominated to Coach of the Year. Is this a highlight of your coaching career?
No, I don't think so. We haven't won anything. We have done a great season, but we need to win something. It's good, of course, to be nominated. I think if I look back to my career, the best one was probably with Manchester City and Copenhagen. But if we win something here, it could be one of the best.
It seems like the onus is on San Jose to try to get something at home before heading to New York. You know, might you use that aggression to your advantage?
It could be. We have some players with pace who can be good on the breaks, even if, as I said, we won't sit down and wait for breaks. But definitely Dane Richards is playing phenomenal at the moment. He's a key player. Then we'll see if Balucci or Agudelo play up front with Angel. Agudelo has a lot of pace and he's a very busy striker for every centre back, I think, in this league. But he's only 17 and it will be his first game if he starts. So. But I still think San Jose, and when I remember back when they hammered us 4-0 here and we won at home, they are a well-organized team, very hard-working, and it looked mentally very strong when I look at some of the games on DVD.
It's easy enough to say Richards has done this with better players around him. Is it that simple? What is it that's made Richards?
I think it's a little bit with better players around him, but it's also, I think, it took some time for him to, how to say, be aware of his strength, when to use his pace, when to run in behind. I think in the beginning he was a wide player who was was coming short, wants the ball in his feet, and that's not his strength. He just has to be the runner from midfield, and he is a threat every time.
What did you find most challenging coming from your experience from Europe and all over the world? What was the most challenging coaching MLS team?
to try to build a team as quick as possible. The team had a very rough season, the last one, and I think we started this season in January, February or when the league starts in March, with 8 or 9 out of 11 from the last season. So I think the key was when we got the first results, winning 5 out of the first 6 games. That was the turning point, definitely. But to organize the team, get them fitness-wise as good as possible, that was the challenge.
He doesn't get a lot of attention, but Joel Lempier has been regarded as one of the best new players here in MLS. Can you give me an idea of what he's brought to that midfield?
I agree with that. I saw Joel in Norway, in Bulgaria, some games, and he was a good player, decent player, not the one who, in a way, was spectacular or anything, but if you look to these 30 games, he's been phenomenal with his work ethic. He's scoring some vital goals, his understanding of the game. So for me, he's one of the absolutely best newcomer in this league.
And because he's a two-way player, not strictly one or the other.
No, he can play wide, and I think we played him last game central, and we got much more dynamic on our central midfield because his work ethic, he goes box to box, he can finish, he's a good defender, so he's a very complete player.
Can you talk about